The 2017 Ford Fusion isn't entirely new, but for 2017 it does have two big additions to the lineup, and that is the Platinum trim and the Sport trim. This is of course a Platinum, judging by that badge, and that means it has some nice interior appointments and some exterior appointments. The Sport, which is the red one to my right over there, that one actually gets a 2.7 liter twin turbo V6 with 325 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. That's an impressive amount of power from a mid-size sedan. It also gets some fancy new suspension, an upgraded 6-speed automatic, and a bunch of nice features that make it really appealing for a sporty mid-size sedan. Now, this Platinum trim, that name sounds familiar. It's probably because it might have been really successful on the F-150, and we're seeing some of that success being applied to this car. We'll take a look inside to see what that means for the interior. Inside the Ford Fusion Platinum Edition, you'll notice when you first sit in these seats, this nice quilted look leather on the seats. It feels really good to sit in it, and it gives this interior way more of an upscale appearance than you might expect. You also see some different trims outside of the wood and stuff outside the leather on the dash. It's very nice looking stuff. And the Ford Fusion, if I can pronounce it correctly, now gets Sync 3, which is something we're really eager to try out and play out with a bit more. We haven't really tested it yet, but it's something we can't wait to play with more because it promises to be a substantial improvement over the previous version. Now down here you have the same cubby storage area with one USB port, a 12-volt power plug right here, a storage area right here for smart devices and so on and so forth, cup holders, of course, how can you live without cup holders, and your storage here, which includes another USB port and another 12-volt power port, and also has, if I can do it right, also has a secondary storage panel here. Next, we'll hop in the back seat and get a good look at that dash. Here's the Fusion Platinum dash from the back seat. And the leather does give a nice appearance. The new trim does give a nice appearance to what would otherwise be a normal mid-size family sedan. And it's also nice to see the leather continue into the back seat because it really classes up and makes this area feel pretty nice to sit in. Back here, nice to have the vents on the rear armrest and also an additional, looks like a 12-volt power port and a 3-prong plug, 110-volt outlet right there. Space is pretty good. My knees are not touching the seat in front of me. My head is far away from the roof, and I feel pretty comfortable in the back of this Fusion. To find out more about the Ford Fusion's new variants, the Platinum and the Sport, as well as the rest of the Fusion lineup, including the Hybrid, be sure to visit Edmunds.com.